Yo, it's your boy Marcus, aka Just One Marcus on the Just One channel, and today we got an OKC Thunder rebuild around future MVP SGA and Chet Holmgren. Alright, so already I know Shea is going to be my number one for the future. I know Chet is probably going to be my number two. I already got him an injury here, so I had his left foot injured in the game, which will take him until July 1st next year. So there's no cheese happening here where I'm just going to let him sit on the roster and let him progress like low key. Like in the game he's injured, so he's not going to progress until next summer. So I have that going, so there's no cheating here. Giddey, I think, will be able to progress into my number three for the team. So already I got like three guys who I see being the future. People were saying like they should trade Shea, but I don't see why they would do that. He's 24 years old. By the time Giddey and Chet are like getting to the very start of their prime, Shea is going to be like right in the middle of it. Well, he already kind of is like starting his, so he'll be like in the middle of his prime and it'll be perfect. Dort low-key has been playing pretty nice this year. So, well, he hasn't shot the ball well from three, it says here, but other than that, like 1 steal a game, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. I think he can be a good glue guy for the future as well, but we'll see about that. And then other guys like Poku, Baisley, JRE, I'm just gonna see if they progress, and if they don't, I'll end up moving them. But yeah, we're doing start today, so I'm at right now it's November 23rd where I'm filming this, but by the time this video comes out, these games here will probably already be played. This is what I'm gonna have the lineup looking like for this first year. We've got Josh Giddey at 31 minutes, Shea with the highest on the team at 36, Dort starting getting 27, Baisley at the 4, but he'll also be playing some small forward with 29 minutes, JRE getting 31, Poku 6-man with 23, Mike Muscala was 17, Kenrich Williams was 17, Trey Mann was 17, and then we got Aaron Wiggins at the end of that with 12 minutes. So I'm gonna sim till probably the end of the season because I don't really see myself making much moves. We'll see if Shea can get us into the play-in. Hopefully not, so I can get a good pick this year. But yeah, I'll see you guys either at the trade deadline, but probably at the end of the season. Season is wrapped. You got Luka as MVP. As always, Paolo, Rookie of the Year, Ben Simmons, 6-man, AD as Defensive Player, Sengun as Most Improved, and JB Bickerstaff as Coach of the Year. Here's the All-NBA teams. I don't think Shea is gonna... Wow, Shea makes All-NBA third team. 29, 5, and 6. 50 from the field, 38 from 3, 90 from the line, almost 50, 40, 90. So Shea is already here. Shea is here to take this team to the next level, whether everyone else on the team is ready for it or not. Here's all defensive first and all defensive second. Shea actually gets all defensive second too. I didn't realize he averaged 2 steals and a block. That's kind of crazy. All rookie first, you have it right here, and all rookie second, you have it here. So we were actually the 9 seed. Shea got us all the way into a play-in spot, and not even the last play-in spot, which is kind of crazy. Here's the stats for the year if you want to look through it real quick. We got Shea, we already went over his numbers. Giddey with 15 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds, shooting 46 from the field, 35 from 3, not bad. We got Lou Dort, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 45, 34, 80. We've got JRE with 9 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Not really doing much else other than scoring the ball a little bit, which is fine, I guess, but for a starting center, I'd want more out of him. Like, he averaged a steal, but his blocks were like nowhere near what I want them to be. We got Baisley. So Baisley's a restricted free agent. He started for us and he put up only 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and he shot 31 from 3. So I don't know if I'm gonna extend him. I might extend him and then trade him when I can. Here's Poku with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting pretty well. Poku will probably be that starting 4 next year beside Chet. Trey Mann with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist off the bench, 47 from the field, 37 from 3, which is really good. And then there's Kenrich Williams and Mike Muscala, who actually shot the ball really well from 3. His field goal percentage was terrible, but honestly, I think someone would pick him up for being this good of a 3-point shooter and maybe give me a pick for him. All right, so first playing game against the Portland Trailblazers, who have Dame, Simons, Hart, Grant, and Nurkic. Same thing that they have right now. Let's see if we can win this. And we lose it, so we're completely eliminated. We do not make the playoffs. So we're just going to simulate the playoffs right now. and let you guys see who the winner is of the 2020, what playoffs is this right here, similar with Simcast 2023. Oh yeah, I mean, this is the first year I'm going through, so this is 2023, and the Grizzlies actually win it. Ja Morant 37, 7 and 8, getting finals MVP. Something that might actually happen if they get Jaren Jackson back. They could maybe go on a run, but Grizzlies are playing pretty nice right now. So league meetings, violation of the key will be called after 5 seconds. Honestly, I'm gonna approve that. I think 3 seconds is very short amount to be doing that. Let's see this draft lottery. So we're projected 4 from Washington. Wow, where is our pick? Oh yeah, I guess we made the play-in, so we're not gonna make it. I'm gonna play through this and see if we get lucky and stay at 4 or go up, or if we're gonna get unlucky and drop to like 7 or 8. All right, we're at pick 5. I think I'm supposed to have 2 top 4 picks right now. Let's see if that's actually true. The 4th pick I thought was original. Okay, yeah, so I have the 4th pick. I think I'm supposed to have 1 more, because originally it said I was supposed to have the 4th projected pick, but then at 12 it said I moved up into the top 4. So there's the Rockets. The Pelicans actually okay, yeah, never mind. So I get the 4th overall pick. Not mad about that. We'll see who I take with it. I don't think I'm going to be making a trade. What was my other pick at? We have Thunder at 17 via Denver. And then where do I not keep my own pick? Okay, I also have pick 20, and I guess the 4th pick was originally supposed to be mine, and the Wizards maybe had it protected on it. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to have the Wizards pick. So staff signings, we're going to keep everything the same for now. There's really no need to be changing up the front office drastically. So I'm not going to want to make a selection with my 20th pick from Miami and neither of my second round picks. So I'm going to move my 20th first round pick from Miami with my second round picks this year, and I think a future second for a 2025 top 10 protected first from the Raptors. I think they would do this because they're still in like the trying to draft guys and build them up phase. I don't think the Raptors are going to be contending for at least like 2 to 3 years. So I think that's pretty realistic. Let's see who goes 1. Wembanyama, of course, the Pelicans. That is kind of insane. They're going to be very hard to beat this video, most likely. 2, Brandon Miller goes to Houston. I would have liked him maybe because I need a small forward right now that's going to be my guy throughout the video. Baisley is not going to be that. Scoot Henderson goes 3. So let's just see who's available here. Like I said, I'd probably want a small forward. Nick Smith is a point guard. All right, so Cameron Whitmore is a small forward who has LeBron James ceiling, but this guy cannot shoot threes. Like, he has a D+ 3-point rating, and I do not like that at all. I technically would have shooting all around my lineup, so he could be fine there. But I think I'd rather go for a safe pick and pick up Amen Thompson, who's got B+ 3-pointer and an A perimeter defense, which is really nice. He can be a 3-and-D type of guy. Or I can pick up Keontae George, who's an A+ 3-point scorer, but he's not as tall, which I'm not a huge fan of. And he's more natural at a shooting guard position. So I think I'm gonna go Amen Thompson here. Hopefully I don't regret that decision. He's a 2-way inside out scorer, and yeah, I'm gonna pick up Amen Thompson at my 4th pick. And let's just skip over to my 17th pick right now. I think I could pick up another small forward maybe, just in case Amen Thompson doesn't really work out. What is your ceiling here? Jordan Walsh, all-star. Chris Livingston, also an all-star ceiling. What is your 3-point rating? B-. What is yours? B. Your perimeter defense, A-. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go with Jordan Walsh here at my 17th pick, and that is going to be it for my draft picks. So Amen Thompson ends up being a 75 overall, and Jordan Walsh is a 72. Walsh probably won't play for me next year, but he'll progress over maybe like 1 or 2 years, and then I'll see if I can give him some playing time. Team player options, we're gonna pick up Giddey, Poku, JRE, Man. I'm gonna pick up Muscala because I feel like I can trade him for a first to some team that wants some 3-point shooting. And Aaron Wiggins, honestly, he played pretty good last year. I'll pick him up too. Isaiah Joe, not gonna be picking up his option. And then we go to qualifying offers. Baisley, I don't even know. He's 23 years old, so like he's kind of getting to the point where how much more can he progress. I might pick him up just to see if anyone will be interested in him in a trade for a pick. I'm gonna see if I can pick up Gallinari. He's coming off a really good shooting year. I just want him for like a 1-year rental just to kind of be solid off the bench and maybe mentor some young guys if he can. give me good shooting. And he actually played here for a year a couple years ago, and he had a really solid season, which I think gave him a contract after that. So maybe this could be a type of situation where he comes in for me, has another solid season, and then gets kind of like a 3-year deal going into the end of his career. So we get Gallinari. How much money does Bazley want? Bazley only wants 12 mil. So honestly, I think I'm going to give him like 11 mil for 5 years, Bird. So that could be a very team-friendly deal when I look for a trade for him if he doesn't play for me this year, or he's just not playing solid. And I'll even add a team option on that, because like he has not played well so far in his career, really well, at least in this game. So I think that would be a realistic way to go about it, where he kind of doesn't get like a big contract coming off of his rookie deal. And that is going to be it for free agency. Let's actually wait. I was going to see if I could get a trade for Mike Muscala, so I'm going to see if I can get something with that, and I'll see what the offers are coming up as. I'm going to be moving Mike Muscala and Jalen Williams to the Chicago Bulls for Dalen Terry and a first-round pick, also a second-round pick coming from my end. Dalen Terry hasn't played for them at all. They're probably still in the point where they want to try to win with DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic, and Muscala can be a solid guy to stretch the floor for them, but they also get a young guy back as well to develop just in case that doesn't work out. And they will send me back Dalen Terry, who's a young guy I guess they just don't like to play right now, and a first-round pick. So we're gonna do that and then move on to the next season. Okay, here's the lineup for season number 2. We got Giddey, who's an 87 overall now, getting 34 minutes. Shea getting 36. My fourth overall pick, Amen Thompson, starting, getting 29 minutes. Poku getting 31 at the starting 4. Chet back from injury, getting 36. Then off the bench, we got Dort as a 6th man with 17. Gallinari getting 17. Trey Mann with 14. Bazley with 14. And then JRE with 12. These other young guys I have here, like Aaron Wiggins played pretty solid for me, so I'm not going to get him as my reserve over there. I'll just have him just in case there's an injury. But yeah, if Bazley's not playing well by the trade deadline, I'm gonna trade him and probably bring Wiggins back in the lineup. I'll probably trade Bazley with Usman and Jiang and see what I can get for that if he's not playing well, but we'll cross that line once we get there. And all these minutes here say 48, because I do this to properly allocate my minutes when I'm starting the season. So now this probably makes more sense, but like it says suggested on the side, but this is what I do with them, just so everything is even in the top. Like everyone who's supposed to play a certain position, every position is always going to be filled for the 48 minutes that are supposed to be played. I feel like this could be a jump year with Chet back, that we can make an actual playoff spot, like not even a play-in spot. So I'm going to sim to the trade deadline and see where we're at. We are at the trade deadline, and if we look at these stats, we have a pretty crazy thing that happened here. So Shea is, where's his stats at? They are right here. Shea's still doing really well. Giddey, huge jump in his 3-point percentage and just all over the board, better numbers. Thompson, not shooting the best from 3, but it is his rookie season, so it's pretty expected. Chet, also not shooting the best from 3, but as a center, and this is technically his first year. Not even technically, this is his first year, so it's understandable. Poku playing solid for me at the starting 4. Trey Mann playing solid coming off the bench. Lou Dort is not playing well this year. I do have him locked up on a pretty long deal till he's 27. He's only 24, so I might wait one more season to see if he's still not playing the best, and then see if I can trade him then. Bazley, though, is playing much better now, so I'm probably just going to take away some of Dort's minutes and give him to Bazley. Gallo was a great pickup. He's shooting the ball great from 3. There's JRE also shooting the ball really well from 3 this year, and then that is all of our players. So I think the thing to do right now is just go to our game plan. I was actually thinking of giving Bazley the starting small forward minutes, and even though Thompson is on fire, I think I'm actually going to do that. So I'm going to get Thompson at like 17, and we'll get Bazley up to 26. So we're going to bring you there, and then Dort, I'm going to bring your minutes down to like 15. So we're going to get these guys here. I'll actually make Thompson my 6th man and probably get Bazley at like 28. So I think I like that better. I might even, can Mann play the 2? he can. I honestly am going to take 2 minutes away from Baisley and give him to Man. And maybe take 1 minute away from, what is his name? Jerry. He plays the power forward too, right? And I'll give that to Poku just because Poku's my starter and I want him to progress nicely. He's only a 79 right now. But yeah, so right now on the season, we're 25-30, so not the best record. Hopefully we lose a game, right, and lose another game. Hopefully we can come back and make the play-in and get in the playoffs, but if we don't, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with getting a better pick and pretty much building through the draft. Like Sam Presti got this team a bunch of draft picks for that reason, so we can build through the draft. I'm going to do that until I get to a point where it makes sense for me to either trade for a really big player or to the point where I'm good enough that a big player would want to sign here and team up with Shea and Giddey and Chet and then go on like a dynasty run, kind of like the Warriors. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Ja Morant picks up an MVP this time, 36, 8, and 10. It's pretty rare that Luka doesn't get it. Scoot Henderson, Rookie of the Year. Andre Drummond, 6th man. Miles Turner, Depoy. Tyler Hero, Most Improved, averaging 31. Wow, so I guess Jimmy Butler or some Bam must be gone from me doing that. Or maybe Kyle Lowry's gone. He's like the starting point guard. Pelicans, I'm pretty sure this is, go 63 and 19. No surprise there. They have Zion and Ingram and now Wembanyama. Here's All-NBA first, All-NBA second, All-NBA third. So no Shea this time. All defensive first, all defensive second. No Shea again. All rookie first. We actually do not get anybody, which is kind of a surprise because Chet Holmgren was a rookie this year and so was Amen Thompson. So we actually don't get either of those guys on all rookie first, but that is okay. Let's go over to these player stats right here just so we can see the final ones. We've got Shea going up to 26, 4 and 6, 50, 40, 90 club. We've got Giddey 17, 7 and 7, shooting 40% from 3 this year, which is great. Huge jump from 35 last year. We've got Chet Holmgren 13, 10 and 1, shooting 40, 34, giving me 1 steal, 2 blocks, which is great. Even though he's not scoring the ball as much, like I'll take that if he's playing good defense. Amen Thompson, pretty decent rookie year, not like the greatest, but it's pretty solid numbers. There is Poku, who took a drop actually in his 3-point percentage, which is not the best thing. Maybe I'll look to move him in the offseason because I think I have one more team. Oh no, he's going to be looking for a deal, so I might do a sign and trade with him. Baisley, like I said, shot the ball much better this year, so he's probably going to stay. I got him on a good deal, like I said. Here's Trey Mann, shooting almost 40 from 3, which is pretty good. Dort, again, not the best year. I'll give him 1 more year to see if he progresses or gets any better. There's Gallo shooting great from 3. And there's JRE, who actually shot almost 39 from 3, which is really good. Like, he'll be a solid backup for me. And yeah, we are not in the play-in at all. Oh wait, we were the 5 seed. So we actually make a playoff spot, not even getting in the play-in. We went 41 and 41, so not bad. Especially since we were below 500 at the trade deadline. We came back. I think I'm just gonna run it right now and not mess with the lineup. So we win game 1 against Sacramento, who's actually, they probably got the same team, right? We're gonna always simulate that. Sacramento's got De'Aaron Fox, Kevin Huerter, Dylan Mitchell, which is not Davion Mitchell, different guy, Keegan Murray and Sabonis. So pretty much the same team they're running right now. Like I said, we won game 1, we win game 2, we lose game 3, we lose game 4, we lose game 5. Okay, now this is where I'm going to go in. Poku, he says he's on fire, but he's not really on fire. Oh my God, Baisley is playing terrible too. So I'm going to swap Baisley's minutes with Thompson because that's all I can really do. And I'm going to see if Gallinari... Oh my God, everyone's shooting so bad, man. I don't even know who to give more minutes to at this point. Like, everyone is just shooting terribly. So I guess I'm just gonna run this. Maybe I'll take away, like, Gallinari is playing awful, so I'm gonna get him at like 11 minutes, and then I'll get Baisley at like 19. He's also a small forward, right? And Dort can play small forward minutes, so I'll get Dort up to like 16, and I'll give 1 more minute to Thompson, and let's see if we can not lose the first round. Okay, we tied up 3-3 against Sacramento. Game 7, we're gonna simcast this. I'm gonna always simulate that stuff. Right now, Sacramento's up Going into the second, still up. Going into half, Sacramento's up by almost 20. And unless we can make a huge comeback in the fourth. Oh, we kind of come back. It's kind of close. 2 minutes left in the fourth, and no, Sacramento runs away with it. So we make the playoffs this year, but it is not enough. We go to a 7-game series. Who else is in the finals other than the Pelicans, who are probably going to win? And actually, no, the Celtics win. Jason Tatum, finals MVP. Good for him getting that. Draft lottery. Where are we projected to be here? So, oh my God, dude. We have the 2nd, 3rd, and 5th projected picks right now with 13 as well. 2nd from the Clippers, who got fleeced in that trade, especially in this video, because the Clippers gave up Paul George for Shea and multiple first-round picks. Shea right now is a better player than Paul George is, and we got their picks where Kawhi Leonard isn't playing, Paul George isn't really playing all the time too. So in real life, I can actually see this probably happening, where the Thunder would get a top pick from that Clippers. We got the Washington pick this year, and we got the 5th pick via Portland. I am just gonna skip the lottery and see what happens. Oh my God, dude. Pelicans get 1 2 years in a row, but we get 2, 3, and 4. We stay at 13. We also have 16. I don't think the Pelicans would let me trade up, because they'd probably just look for like, they just made the finals, so why would they trade the 1st overall pick again if they just made the finals? I'm probably gonna make my selections at 2, 3, and 4 and see if I can move 13 and 16 with like maybe Dort at this point. It is time for us to get a new head coach. I'm not gonna do the Michael Stauffer cheese. I'm gonna see if there's an actual guy here that I can get. It doesn't look like there's really much real guys here. Like Billy Donovan. Honestly, Billy Donovan I could see coming here after his stint with the Bulls did not work out, and he is tentative and he rejects my offer. So Billy Donovan actually is not coming here. Who else is here that is Will Hardy a real guy? I think he is. So we're just gonna pick Will Hardy up on a 3-year deal for like $7.5 million, and I'll reevaluate him if we're not doing well. So we're gonna go to this NBA draft and try to look for some trades right now. So I'm kind of in a predicament here. I would trade Dort and my 2 later first-round picks, but I could use Dort with like a Kenrich Williams and a Poku contract that I signed him to right now to get that star to put beside Shea. Well, Giddey's already pretty much a star. Chet's not there yet though. I don't know if he's gonna get there in this video. So I think I'm gonna hold off and just make every pick, and then after that, once I sign Poku, see if I can do like a sign and trade with everybody to bring in a star. Since we just made the playoffs, we got out in the first round, but we made it to 7 games. So I think it is time to maybe look for that big trade to bring in a star. So let's just go here. I don't know who like the good guy. Oh my God. The Pelicans trade the 1st overall pick for Damian Lillard. So Pelicans are like all in win mode right now. I kind of like that. I actually like that they made that trade. So, oh wait, how did the Bulls end up with the 1st overall pick? I'm gonna have to see what happened there. But we have the 2nd overall pick right now. I think I'm just gonna go by the ranking system here and take all the best guys. Like I have 2, 3, and 4. I could take like Mbako, Wagner, and Caleb Foster here. Damn, Xavier Booker looks kind of nice though. What's your Dirk Nowitzki? All right, I'm taking you. I don't gotta worry about like the order, because like I said, I got all these picks right here. Mbako is James Worthy. I still don't have that small forward really figured out yet. His 3-point shooting is not the best though. DJ Wagner is Tony Parker All-NBA. So I think I'm gonna take Wagner here and then see who I'm taking with this 4th overall pick. Honestly, I think I'm gonna bring Bronny James here just because LeBron shouted out Sam Presti in the All-Star game last year. So maybe there's like some connection there now with the relationship.
The MVP over there is Sam Presti. He the MVP. I mean, Josh Giddey is great. Sam Presti, I don't understand this guy's eye for talent. He drafted KD, Russ, Jeff Green, Serge Ibaka, Reggie Jackson, Josh Giddey, and the list goes on and on and on. This guy's pretty damn good.
I need like a backup too. Like all my other positions are pretty good now that I made those picks there. This guy was supposed to go 5, and he's all the way here at 16, so I'm just gonna pick him up. And then my next pick is at oh wait, I don't know what pick I just made there. I guess I'm gonna have to double check. But yeah, I'm pretty much right now just gonna take a bunch of guys who look like they have high overalls, or they were supposed to go pretty high up. Like this guy was supposed to go 11, and I'm at like the 20th pick right now. What's your ceiling? This guy's all-star. This guy could be Donovan Mitchell. I'm gonna take this Jacoby guy just because he's younger, so maybe a team would value him more. I don't know. Okay, these are second round picks. I honestly don't care about them because like I just made a bunch of first round picks. I don't know how the Bulls ended up with the first overall pick, unless the Bulls had Dame somehow. Here's all of our rookies. Xavier Booker 78 overall, DJ Wagner 77, Bronny 75, Ron Holland 75, and Javonte Taylor 75. So all of my first round picks are 75 plus. I got this guy at 19. I'm gonna pick him up as well, and I'm not gonna pick up my second round pick. I just realized if I accept everyone here, I would have too many players on my roster, so I actually have to look to just trade some guys away right now that maybe aren't playing for me, or maybe I can just go to my cap holds and renounce some guys like that I'm not gonna re-sign. So I guess Jang, I might have to re-sign him because like I don't think I'm gonna bring him back. I could have used him in a trade, but I have a bunch of other guys now, so Jang's gonna be gone and Terry's gonna be gone. I think I still gotta move some guys, so maybe I'll just look for a Kenrich Williams trade and see if I can still pick up all my rookies there, because I do want all those guys on my team. I'm gonna take 2 second round picks from the Grizzlies for Kenrich Williams. I know it's not a lot and the value looks crazy here, but like I just need to get off the contract, and Kenrich Williams like isn't the best player. He'd be a guy just that gets minutes if everyone else fouls out. So I'm gonna do that trade right there and see if I can pick up all my rookies now, and I can. Team player options, I'm gonna pick them up on everyone here. Like all these guys, I think they're progressing, and I either like how they play or how they've been playing. Poku's gonna get the qualifying offer, which I'm probably gonna use in a trade. So we're gonna get past moratorium here so I don't get that 2K glitch. Poku wants 20 mil. Honestly, I would give him 21 mil across 5 years, and I'll do it back so it's not like the worst deal. And I'm gonna give him that just so I can use it in a trade. And I feel like someone would pick him up. He's only 22 years old. He's 79 overall, and he's like 7 feet tall. So he does shoot the ball decently from 3. Like he's shown really good promise. I actually can't trade him though, I think till December 15th, because I have like all the realistic settings on right now. So I'm gonna just make a rotation, maybe with like a really long rotation to get the young guys I want playing some minutes. And then once like December 15th comes around, I'll try to make like a big trade. I actually have too many people on my roster right now. I can't even go into the next season, so I'm gonna have to just release like my worst guy. And oh wait, no, bro, who did they just get rid of? I accidentally simulated it. They got rid of Aaron Wiggins, dude. I think I still have most of my like rookies here that I did like, but that sucks, man. I was actually thinking of playing Aaron Wiggins or using him in a trade because he played pretty nice, but it's not the biggest deal. We just got to move on from it. All right, so I'm actually gonna run a 13-man rotation right now to start the year. Like I said, I'm only gonna do this until like December 17th or whatever. We actually went, oh my god, dude, we haven't lost a game. We're 8-1, 8-1, 13-1, 14-1, 15-1. What? Okay, I'm gonna wait till like December. What is happening, dude? Do you guys see this? Everyone sees this. What is going on? We're running a 13-man rotation with a bunch of rookies, and we do that. Let's just go to after Christmas, because I don't want to trade anyone before Christmas because I feel like it's not cool. So we're gonna go here. Right now we're 25-8. That is insane with a 13-man rotation. Let's see right now. Can I trade Poku? Until January 26th, I can't trade him. Honestly, I am okay with running these guys until then. So I'll see what the record is until then. Right now, we're 25-8, running a 13-man rotation with a bunch of rookies. We are at January 27th, and as you can see in the bottom left, we are 35-12, running a 13-man rotation with a bunch of rookies. Let us go to these player stats right now to see what's happening with our guys. Shea is leading the way. I honestly don't really care about seeing these guys' stats, but I'll just go over them really quickly. Chet's playing better. Well, he's shooting the ball better. I want to see... Okay, I give Poku a contract and this guy starts balling like crazy. Xavier Booker is on one. Darius Bazley is on one. Dude, all of my guys are playing so well. Okay, Amen Thompson's not playing the great. Dort is back shooting the ball well. Walsh is shooting 40. Bronny's shooting good. These guys can't even play for me, and they were like pretty middle of the pack first round picks. So I might just take Amen Thompson out of the rotation and run a 12-man at this point. And I'll give the minutes Amen Thompson was playing from, I'll give him to Dort. So yeah, I guess this is the new rotation. It's going to be a 12-man rotation. Everyone's getting pretty divided up minutes because everyone's playing good. Like literally everyone is shooting the ball really well. So let's sim to the end of the season, and then I'm gonna have to tighten the rotation somehow in the playoffs because I doubt this works in the playoffs as well. Season is wrapped. Ja Morant goes back-to-back MVPs. Matas Buzelis, which was the first overall pick, gets Rookie of the Year. Markel, Sixth Man of the Year. Wembanyama, Defensive Player, already in his second year, putting up like insane numbers. Nick Smith Jr., Most Improved, and Will Hardy gets Coach of the Year. Was that my coach? I think I signed Will Hardy, so I think we might have won 60 wins with a 12-man rotation, which is kind of insane. Here's All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and All-NBA third team. We get no guys there. Here's All-Defensive first, All-Defensive second, no guys there. And surprisingly, no guys on All-Rookie first, even though all of our guys are playing well. But All-Rookie second, we do get Xavier Booker, who, if I show his stats real quick here, went 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, but shot 49 from the field, 43 from 3, and 70 from the free throw line, which is kind of insane. So yeah, we are the 1 seed. That is insane, man. We're playing 12 guys, and like 4 of those 12 guys are rookies. Here's the final stats. Shea his scoring is down, but like his efficiency is way up, obviously, because like we're giving so many guys minutes. Giddey's efficiency is up, scoring is down. Here's Chet's stats, Chet's kind of like middling out. I'm hoping in the next year or two he just makes that jump to like being a star. He's still progressing like gradually, so maybe he will get there. Here's Trey Mann, still playing great. Poku had a huge season for me. I signed him thinking I would use him in a sign-in trade, but this guy ended up shooting 40% from 3 for me after shooting like what, 33, so that's kind of crazy. Xavier Booker, I already showed his stats. Bazley also shooting much better for me. This season I was thinking about trading him. I signed him to a contract, and every year he just gets better and better. Here's JRE, who again 50 from the field, 40 from the 3 from my backup center is kind of crazy. Here's Amen Thompson, whose efficiency went down. He hasn't played the best coming to the season so far, so maybe he's a guy using the trade. Here's DJ Wagner, who came in as a rookie shooting 50, 40, 86. That is like ridiculous. Here's Dort. Okay, Dort actually, his efficiency went down, so I could take Dort out of the lineup and I won't feel bad about it. Here's Walsh, who also was a rookie and shot 50, 40, 85. Like, come on, man. Bronny James, too, was also my rookie, and he shot 46, 40, 87. So all my rookies just came in and shot the ball insanely well. So this is gonna be my lineup for the playoffs. I got it down to 10 guys because I can't have that many people playing in the playoffs. It just doesn't make sense. So I got Giddey at 33. Giddey's a 90 now. Shea at 36, who's a 94. Bazley at 25. Poku at 25, and then Chet at 31. Off the bench, I have Xavier Booker getting 23, Jordan Walsh getting 23, JRE getting 17, Trey Mann 15, and then DJ Wagner rounding off the rotation with 12 minutes. I would have liked to get Bronny James in there, but like I just can't fit his minutes in right now. Once I move Dort in the off season, I'll be able to get him more minutes. But actually, I don't even know if I will, because like Dort's not even in the lineup right now, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But we'll see. If guys aren't playing well, we might swap them out. So we got the 8 seeded Golden State Warriors who still have Steph Curry, Jordan Poole, Wiggins, Kuminga, and Wiseman. I'm guessing they traded Clay, or maybe he's just coming off the bench. So still a really solid team. Game 1, we win it. Game 2, we win it. Game 3, we lose it. Game 4, we win it. And Game 5, we lose it. Game 6, we win it. So we finally win a first round series in this video, but we are going against the New Orleans Pelicans, who have kind of an insane lineup. If we look at them, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they have Damian Lillard, Dyson Daniels, who's not that big of a deal, but then Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and Victor Wembanyama. So they have almost 3 90s in their starting lineup. Dame is still probably still plays like a 90. I have 2 90s in my starting lineup, but after that, there's no one really close. So let's see what happens here. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we lose. Game 3, we lose. Game 4, we win. Game 5, we win. Game 6, we lose. Okay, this is where I gotta go to the rotation now and take away some minutes from these other guys. So how's Jerry playing? He's playing pretty solid. What about Chet? Chet honestly is playing really well, so I'm gonna get your minutes down. Booker's playing really well too. What about Poku? Poku's playing solid. Bazley's playing solid. So yeah, these guys are probably still fine. What about Jordan Walsh? Still playing really well. Trey Mann really well. DJ Wagner really well. So I don't even know how to really give these guys more minutes. I guess I go 2 minutes away from them, and I'll get Shea at like 38, and maybe 1 more minute from Mann and get Josh Giddey at 34, and then yeah, I think that's all I can really do. I don't really want to take minutes away from these guys because they're shooting the ball so well and just playing so well in general. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I kind of don't like that Chet's at 33 and then Shea's at 34. Like, I don't like how the minutes are like that, but everything's still even. So I'm just gonna run that, and let's see what happens. Game 7 in the second round of the 2025 playoffs against the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's see what happens. Right now we're up. Oh my god, we just run away with it. Going into halftime, we are up by almost 30. And yeah, the Pelicans just completely choke this. We blow them out. Oh, yeah, we didn't really blow. Honestly, we beat them by more than 20. So we kind of blow the Pelicans out. Here's the box score. Giddey goes 42, 7, and 9. Shea 20 and 10. And just, oh my god, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys putting up double digit scoring, which is insane. Now we have the 2nd seed Houston Rockets, who they signed Kyrie Irving to be their point guard. They have Jalen Green, who's a 92, Brandon Miller at the small forward, Jabari Smith, who hasn't really progressed, which is surprising, and then Şengün, who's progressed up to an 85. I think if we could beat the Pelicans, we can beat these guys. We lose. I say that, and we lose game 1. We win game 2. We lose game 3. We lose game 4. We win game 5. I don't want to adjust the rotation because everyone here is still shooting the ball well, so I don't want to really adjust anything there. Game 6, we're down 3-2. We tied up 3-3, so Houston could blow a 3-1 lead here. Simulate with Simcast. Let's see what happens. It's back and forth in the first. The second, we're starting to pull away a little bit. Going into the fourth, they come back, and Houston's up by a little bit right now. It's a tight game midway through the fourth. Houston's up though, up by 4 with 4 minutes left. Tie game, back and forth. 2 minutes left, and Houston is okay. 1:28 left, and it's a tie game. I'm gonna jump into this one and simulate it. I'm not gonna play, and I'm just gonna see what happens. All right, so Houston inbounding the ball to Kyrie Irving, who's number 10 now. Let's see what Kyrie does. It's a tie game. We're in the bonus, so they can't foul us. This is win or go home. Kyrie on a drive, mid-range, misses the mid-range jumper early. He was barely contested. Giddey goes up the floor. Giddey against Kyrie. Giddey gives the ball to Shea. That's the guy who we want to have the ball right now. Honestly, Giddey could also have the ball in his hands. He's playing really well. Shea gets a screen from, I don't know who that is, Booker, I think. And Booker for the dunk. We go up 2 with less than a minute to go. OKC is up 2 points. Kyrie brings the ball up, tries to dribble across Giddey. He gets through. Oh my god, tough jumper over Chet Holmgren. Kyrie ties the game with a mid-range jumper. Shea brings the ball up the floor. He's trying to dribble around Kevin Porter Jr., I think this is. Pulls back. Shea's trying to do it all. Pulls in. Bank shot. Shea gets around Kevin Porter Jr. Puts us up by 2 with 37 seconds to go. Kyrie running up the floor right now. Kyrie to Şengün. Şengün gets fouled by Chet. So he could miss these free throws right now. That would be huge if he misses them. Let's see what happens. We're playing in OKC right now, so he's got a lot of pressure. All right, first free throw up, and it is good by Şengün. Second free throw up, and it is also good. So we got a tie game, 32 seconds to go. Chet inbounds it to Shea. Shea running up the court. Kevin Porter, Jalen Green guarding him. Shea gets around Jalen Green, puts up a tough floater. 34% coverage. Shea gets the lead with less than 23 seconds to go. And Houston calls a timeout. All right, if we can get a stop here, that would be huge. Şengün inbounds it to Jalen Green, who's guarded by Shea. Jalen Green taking his time with it. They might go for a game winner three-pointer right now. Jalen Green gets a screen from Jabari Smith and misses the layup. They foul Giddey. That might be it. Can Giddey make his free throws? First one's up. And he misses it. Oh my God, Giddey missed the first free throw. So Giddey's got to make this second one to make it so that it can only go to OT. Here we go. Giddey's putting up the free throw. And he misses the second one. Oh my God, Houston doesn't have a timeout. 5 seconds. Jalen Green runs up the floor. He's holding it. I don't know who that is in the corner. Brandon Miller misses the three-pointer. OKC wins by 2. That was crazy, man. Giddey missed those free throws. That could have been really bad if they got a proper shot up there, but they didn't have a timeout. They couldn't call anything. Kyrie Irving out with the Rockets in the second round, and we move on to the conference finals. Oh wait, we just won the conference finals. So we move on to the NBA finals. Didn't even have to pick up a star player. We did this all through the draft. Let's see what we can do. Here's the box score for that game, just if anyone wants to see it. No one really went crazy that game. It was just a balanced game all the way around. And we have the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA finals, who have Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Isaac Okoro, Mobley, and Allen. Still the same guys right now pretty much, but everyone's gotten better. Cleveland is like the toughest team to beat in 2K this year. And we're playing a bunch of rookies, so hopefully our rookies are just like, this is like the best draft class ever. Game 1 we win. Game 2 we lose. Game 3 we lose. Game 4 we win. Game 5 we win. This could be it right here. And the OKC Thunder win the 2025 NBA championship with Shea as your finals MVP, putting up 27, 4, and 7 with 2 steals. And that is pretty crazy that we already won a championship. I think what I'm going to do is go to the off season and kind of pull like a Warriors thing where they went 73-9 and they signed Durant, except I'm just going to try to make like a huge trade and get a sick guy on my team and see if I can go on a run for like just a dynasty with this team. So going into the draft lottery this year, let's see if we still have other picks. Oh my God, we have the projected first overall pick. Wow, it's probably gonna go to 5. Yep, goes to 5. What'd I tell you? So we have 5, 17, and 23 to use in a trade. Also 20. So we actually have quite a bit of first round picks we can use in a big name trade. All right, so the Lakers were out of the play-in last year. They have a couple of pretty good guys, but they're not really doing anything. So I might try to trade for Anthony Davis. I think they would accept this. Like, Lakers are getting a lot of young guys. Poku's only 23. Dort's only 26, and they still have guys like Desmond Bane and Chris Middleton on the team, Herb Jones, who they could re-sign. So like they could kind of be competitive and still have a good young core with Javonte Taylor, Poku, and these picks. So let's see if they accept it. Wow, Anthony Davis is someone they think is a valuable asset, and none of the assets they get back are nearly as valuable. All right, so I swapped one of the picks with the Clippers first next year and see if this makes a difference for them for Anthony Davis. And they agree. Let's go. We just traded for Anthony Davis. We have 94 overall Shea now with 91 overall Davis and 90 overall Josh Giddey, with Chet Holmgren still progressing, and then all of my rookies who are just playing out of their minds for being rookies, who are going to be going into their second season. So I don't even want to make a pick selection this year, and I'm probably just gonna trade these picks for like someone else's picks that are protected, like the Pacers top 3 protected picks. So we're gonna do that, and then whoever I sign in like the second round, I'm just not gonna accept like this guy. So we go team player options, obviously bringing all these guys back. I remember Amen Thompson wasn't shooting the ball the best, so I might look for a trade for him too. We're gonna get Trey Mann on the qualifying, and same obviously as Josh Giddey. So JRE is an unrestricted guy who I want to bring back. He has played really well for me, so I'm honestly gonna try to give him that on like 4 years, I guess, or maybe I'll do 5 years. And he's only a backup guy, so I can give him like 5 years, and then maybe if I'm still doing this rebuild, trade him down the line for someone who might want to give him like a better chance. So he's gonna agree to that, and then we just gotta wait for after moratorium. So Giddey gets an offer from the Celtics, which I'm gonna match, and that works. And then now I just gotta get Trey Mann back on like 14.5 back for also 5 years. We're gonna do that, and he should accept it. Let's see what happens, and he signs that. I might at the trade deadline try to make one more big trade with maybe like Baisley, Thompson, and Holland to get like another like crazy good guy to put on this team to just make like an insane dynasty. But we'll see what happens once I get there. So for year 4, this is what the rotation is looking like. We got Giddey at 31, who's a 90, Shea, who's a 94, still at 33, Bronny, who's actually my highest overall small forward, tie with Darius Baisley, so I'm gonna start him with 24 minutes. AD getting 31, who's an 89 at the 4, but like he'll probably get higher as the season goes on. Chet, who's an 86 now, getting 33. Xavier Booker, 6-man with 17. Trey Mann, 17. JRE, 15. DJ Wagner, 15. And Darius Baisley getting 12, as well as Jordan Walsh also getting 12. So I got a three small forwards sharing minutes because no one's really like that guy yet who's like broken out. So yeah, I'm gonna simulate up to the trade deadline and then see if I want to make like one more big trade. Okay, so we are at the trade deadline. We're 40-14, but I really think I can make this team like absolutely godly with all the assets I have. So I just went quick to Team Intel, and I saw that the Hawks were doing really bad. Like they're 18-37, and their team status says they're dumping players for picks as they no longer think they can contend with their current roster. And Trae Young is not untouchable. I think this trade for Trae Young could definitely go through. I'm giving them a bunch of really good guys who are like in the middle age or early age of their NBA careers. Trey Mann, his shooting's down like the worst it's been his whole career, which still isn't even bad, but I can move on from him. I have other guys that can play the backup point guard. JRE is still really solid, but like he doesn't shoot well from the free throw line, and he doesn't really give me anything defensively. So as a backup center, I also have other guys that can move there and give better guys minutes. Baisley, his shooting is down again from where it was last year, where he had like an elite shooting season. So I honestly, he's like 25 years old, 80 overall. I don't think he's gonna get that much better. But the Hawks could definitely use him. Whether they're gonna actually play him or use him in a trade further down the line, like he's still locked up for 2 more years, so they could just like let him play this year and see if they can trade him in the offseason. And I'm gonna give them those picks I got from Indiana, as well as one of my unprotected firsts, which I actually will give them one that's like, so this year is gonna be 2026 draft. I'll give them like a 2028 unprotected first, just to make it more enticing in case like the team blows up. And I think 100% this goes through, and my team is gonna be on one. I honestly don't think this is that unrealistic, because like look at all the assets I'm giving them, and they're trying to blow up the team. They're 17 and like 30 something, so wow, they say no to that. Okay, I took out one of my first round picks and threw in Ron Holland, who's very valuable to them. He hasn't played yet in the league. Actually, he's played a couple minutes for me here, and his shot was just insane that game. He didn't miss a 3-pointer. But I think I like my other guys more than him. He was my 13th overall pick. I'll be shocked if they say no to this, and they agree to that. So we pick up Trae Young. Let me get this new lineup situated how I envision it, and I'll show you guys when it's done. Okay, this is what the new lineup is looking like. We have a 92 overall Trey starting at the 1 with 33 minutes tonight. Shooting guard Shea Gilgeous Alexander, 94 overall, 33 minutes tonight. At the 3, I have Josh Giddey, who's now a 92, getting 33 a night. At the 4, I have 89 overall Anthony Davis getting 31. And at the 5, I have 87 overall Chet Holmgren getting 31. Then off the bench, I have Xavier Booker getting 17, Jordan Walsh getting 17, DJ Wagner getting 15, Bronny James getting 15, and then Amen Thompson is coming back into the lineup to redeem himself, getting 15 minutes as well. So I didn't even check the system proficiency actually, and we're 4.5-star balanced. That might be the best. It is. So this team could be unstoppable. Like, this team is nasty. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. 4th year is wrapped. Wembanyama gets MVP. Pretty surprising. There's no Luka or Ja this time around. This guy gets Rookie of the Year. Markel 6-man again. Wemby gets Depoy again. Derek Lively Most Improved. And Willie Green, which is our coach, I'm pretty sure, gets Coach of the Year. And that should be me as executive as well. Here's All-NBA first, none of our guys. Second, none of our guys. And third, none of our guys. All defensive first, none of our guys. And all defensive second, none of our guys. And I don't think we would have any rookies. So, wow, Willie Green, I think, was on the Pelicans. So the Pelicans are actually the 1 seed, and we're the 2 seed. What was our place in the standings this year? So, wow, yeah, the Pelicans won 1 more game than us. They went 65-17. We went 64-18. The West is insanely better than the East. The top 3 seeds in the West are better than the 1st seed in the East, which is kind of crazy. So let me go show you these season stats. It's probably not going to be anything crazy because we have so many guys like putting that are insane overalls. Okay, so Trey leads the team, 22 points, 10 assists, 48 from the field, 39 from 3, 90 from the free throw line. Shea 21, 4 and 7, 50, 40, 90. Josh Giddey 17, 7 and 9, 50, 40, 78. AD 14, 7 and 3 with 1 steal and a block, shooting 50, 30, 80. Chet Holmgren 13 and 10 with 1 steal and 2 blocks, shooting 45, 35. Bronny James off the bench putting up 12, 4 and 6, shooting 44 from 3. Here's DJ Wagner, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 50, 40, 90. Xavier Booker 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block, 50, almost 50-50 actually, which is kind of crazy. Not even kind of crazy, that's insane. Amen Thompson comes back and redeems himself off the bench, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting 50-40, almost 50-40, 90. And here's Jordan Walsh, who didn't shoot the best actually, so I might reduce his minutes and give him to Amen Thompson. But yeah, so first round we have we have Portland, who does not have Dame anymore. I know that. They now have Delano Banton, Zach LaVine, Shaedon Sharp, Nazir Little, and still Nurkic at the 5. So this should be light work for us. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we lose. Wow. Game 4, we win. And Game 5, we win. So we move on to the second round. New Orleans is still up there. Now we have the Kings, who the Kings don't have De'Aaron Fox anymore. They have Zach Clark, who's a 71, who's going to get cooked as their point guard. And they ended up getting Donovan Mitchell, who they paired up with Dylan Mitchell. They still got Keegan Murray, and they got DeAndre Ayton at the 5 somehow. I still feel very confident we're going to beat them here. I don't even think I need to adjust our rotation. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. And Game 4, we lose. Game 5, we win. So we gentlemen sweep everyone. And we have New Orleans in the conference finals, who have Damian Lillard still, Dyson Daniels still. They don't have Brandon Ingram at the 3 anymore. They have Trey Murphy. They have Zion at the 4, who's a 93 overall now, and Wembanyama at the 5. So their 4 and 5 beats our 4 and 5, but our 1, 2, 3 is just like unmatched with probably anyone in the league. Game 1, we lose game 1. Okay, I don't want to take any chances here, so I think I'm going to give Jordan Walsh he's playing good. Wagner's going off, so I'm gonna take away minutes from Amen Thompson and Bronny James and give them to Wagner and probably Giddey. Yeah, Giddey's going kind of crazy right now, so we'll do that. Booker is still playing good. Walsh is playing pretty well. I honestly might take away 2 minutes from Walsh as well and give them to okay, AD's not playing the best. I'll give those to Chet, so hopefully that works out there. Game 2 we lose, game 3 we win, game 4 we lose. Wow, I picked up Trae Young and Anthony Davis in the offseason, and it was not enough to beat Wembanyama and Zion. I kind of just want to and the Pelicans win the championship. Wembanyama, who was the MVP, I'm pretty sure, wins finals MVP, so good year for him. I'm gonna do one more year, even though I wanted to see like if I could go on a stretch for finals wins. Oh whoops, I didn't want to sim the league meetings just to make sure there's nothing dumb that gets accepted. So I want to see if I can keep everyone on the team and see if we can just have an insane record that's like the best record of all time. So I'm probably just going to sim to the next season if I can get everyone back and show you guys the lineup. This is what the lineup for the last year is looking like, which is year 5, I think. We have Trae Young at 31 minutes, Shea at 31 minutes, Josh Giddey at 33, Anthony Davis, who's an 87 overall, getting 29 minutes, Chet, who's an 88, getting 31, and Xavier Booker is actually an 88 overall. He's going to be my 6th man. I might actually get AD at like 23 or 27 and get Booker at 23 for now. Xavier Booker might take over AD as a starter going into the playoffs. Then I have DJ Wagner at 17, Bronny James at 17, Amen Thompson at 15, and Jordan Walsh at 15. So our system proficiency right now, let's see if it gets to 5 stars. Oh yeah, I forgot I signed Dwayne Casey in the offseason. So I'm going to get his preferred system to balance and then simulate the regular season and see if I can break the all-time record, the 73-9 best record on a season. 5th and final season is wrapped. Cade Cunningham is MVP, putting up 28, 8, and 14, which is insane. This guy's rookie of the year. Mikey Williams, 6th man of the year. This guy, defensive player. Dariq Whitehead, most improved, and Dwayne Casey. We did not go 73-9. I probably should have played my starters more minutes, but I still like playing like the other guys so they can progress more. Maybe I'll come back into this and want to push this to like a 10-year rebuild, and I'll have those guys progressed already. So yeah, we go 69-13, which is still an insane record. Here's all NBA first team, none of our guys. Second team, none of our guys. Third team, none of our guys. Here's all defensive first, no one here, and all defensive second, none of our guys, and we do not have any rookies. So we are obviously the 1 seed. The Pelicans kind of fall off to the 6th seed now. Here are the players' stats for the final year. Trae goes 18-9, great shooting. Here's Giddey, 18-7-9, playing insane. Shea, 17-4-7, also great shooting. Xavier Booker, I made him the starter. He put up 16-8-3 with insane shooting. There's Chet, 14-10, really good shooting. DJ Wagner, 12-2-4. AD actually came off the bench and shot the ball much better from 3, so I like that. And he's up to an 88 overall. I moved him back to the center instead of being a power forward, but he still plays backup power forward. Here's Bronny James's numbers, here's Jordan Walsh, and then here's Amen Thompson's numbers. So I'm just going to simulate the round in the playoffs. Honestly, I don't think anyone will have a chance to stop us. Here's the 2-seeded Warriors, and then here's the Pelicans rematch. Okay, Pelicans go up on us 2-1, tied 2-2. We're up 3-2. Bro, are you serious, man? 6-seeded Pelicans are going to take me to 7 games, bro. All right, I'm going to have to take away, how is AD playing? Oh my God. AD is on one. So is Xavier Booker. I'm going to have to take, okay, even Chet's playing nice. So I don't even know, like, I can't really give these guys more minutes because I don't really have another guy who's playing like backup center. So Amen Thompson is not shooting the ball well. So I'm honestly just going to get rid of his minutes and probably give them to Josh Giddey, who is a small forward, and then his backup was power forward, so I'm gonna give those to AD and Xavier Booker, and I might give one more to Jordan Walsh, who's shooting the ball really well. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna take 3 minutes away from Bronny James because he's not shooting 40% from the 3, which is kind of surprising. I'm gonna give one more to DJ Wagner, and I'll give oh my God, 2 more to Trae. If we lose this game 7, I will be shocked. We are up so far going into the second. They come back a little bit, Going into halftime, we're still up, but like not by a lot. Going into the third, we're still up, but not by a lot. Going into the fourth, they tie it. It's back and forth going into the fourth. We're kind of pulling away with it. And yup, we win it. Josh Giddey is your Western Conference Finals MVP, putting up 24, 7, and 10. And your Eastern Conference Finals MVP is Nick Smith Jr., putting up 27, 5, and 12. So that means we're going against the Washington Wizards in the finals for this last year, who have Nick Smith Jr., who's better than Trey overall wise. They still have Beal, they have Trey Murphy, Pat Will, and Mitchell Robinson. I honestly don't think they have any chance. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we lose. Game 3, we win. And Game 4, we win. And Game 5, we win. So, Josh Giddey is your finals MVP this time, putting up 26, 9, and 8 with 60 from the field, 50 from 3. Let's just do a quick recap if we go to the league history here and NBA history. So we started this in 2022-23. So this is 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. In 5 years, we get to the finals 2 times and win 2 championships. Just like my last rebuild, which is a Magic rebuild, I could probably do a 10-year rebuild with this team as well. Even though we don't have many of our other picks. Like, dude, Josh Giddey's only 24, man. Xavier Booker 22, Chet 25. Like, once AD, Shea, and Trey are gone, there's still like a whole other lineup I have of guys who could be stars in the league. So we end up with only 390 overalls, even though I made the trade for AD, he regressed. Xavier Booker's going to get to a 90. Chet's probably going to get to a 90. Wagner could get to a 90. Even Bronny James could end up getting to a 90. But yeah, that is going to be it for this OKC Thunder rebuild. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you Thunder fans are happy. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe to see a new video every week. And that's going to be it for me. Peace.